In today's complex IT landscape, managing numerous servers and ensuring consistent configurations across them can be a daunting task. This is where SaltStack steps in, offering a powerful open source platform to simplify and automate infrastructure management. Without further delay, let's get started with amazing automation journey with SaltStack. SaltStack is a Python-based open source software. This comprehensive tool empowers users to automate various aspects of infrastructure management, from configuration and provisioning to application orchestration and event-driven automation. Imagine the ease of deploying new applications or updates across thousands of servers with just a few lines of code. That's the magic of SaltStack. Salt was developed by Thomas S. Hatch. The initial version of Salt was released in March 2011, though it was not considered stable until November 2011 release. SaltStack offers three deployment models: the industry-preferred master minion deployment for robust configuration management across distributed systems, the masterless model, which executes Salt commands locally on minions, the agentless model, which leverage SSH protocol to execute Salt commands on minions without the need of Salt agents. Notably, SaltStack supports various operating systems, including Red Hat, CentOS, Ubuntu, Oracle Linux, Mac OS, Solaris, and Windows. This broad compatibility ensures seamless integration into diverse IT ecosystems, providing a unified automation solution for a wide range of environments. Before we dive into using SaltStack, or commonly abbreviated as SALT, let's get a handle on two important programming patterns: imperative and declarative. In the programming world, these two patterns are crucial to understand. Here's a simple example to understand them. Imagine driving to a new place in the days before Google Maps. You rely on road signs and ask for directions from locals. You need to make decisions at every turn and actively determine the route. It's like being the captain of your ship, deciding where to go and how to get there at each step. Now consider the experience with Google Maps. You enter your destination and Google Maps takes over. You declare where you want to go, but you don't need to decide every turn. Google Maps handles the details, offering you a route and turn-by-turn directions. In this scenario, you focus on what you want to achieve. That is, your destination. And the system takes care of figuring out the best way to get there. In programming, the imperative approach is like writing detailed instructions for every step, similar to navigating without Google Maps. Declarative programming, on the other hand, involves stating the desired outcome and letting the system or tools determine how to achieve it. It's like focusing on what to do and letting the system handle how to do. Here is a simple shell script which creates a directory on the system. In this script, we specify how to create a directory, what commands and options to use, like mkdir followed by -p option. That's called the imperative way of programming. However, on the right is a more declarative approach, where we achieve the same results with only a few lines of Salt code, showing the declarative way of programming. There are major key factors that make Salt a great choice for IT automation tasks. Parallel execution is a standout feature of Salt, which enables users to run automation tasks with faster network payloads on a variety of servers parallelly at the same time. Salt can be installed with various deployment models like master agent based, masterless, or agentless, providing flexibility for users to choose what fit their exact automation needs. The ability to work smoothly across different systems is a significant advantage of SaltStack. Its cross-platform support means it's a unified solution for IT environments that use various operating systems, making things consistent and easy to manage. Scalability is a strong suit for SaltStack. Whether you're handling a small setup or a large spread out infrastructure, SaltStack can scale to handle different automation needs. Adding to its strengths, SaltStack has a thriving community and support system. With an active user base, you can easily find resources, documentation, and community help when you need it. This supportive environment helps users navigate and optimize their automation efforts. Speed is another standout feature of SaltStack. Known for its efficiency, SaltStack gets tasks done quickly, which speeds up overall automation cycle. In summary, SaltStack provides powerful, adaptable, and efficient features for IT automation that can meet specific requirements in the challenging IT world. Imagine a world where your infrastructure manages itself, where updates happen seamlessly and configurations are consistent across every server. This is the reality with SaltStack. Let's dive into some use cases of SaltStack. With SaltStack, we can do an efficient package management. We can install, upgrade, and remove softwares on all our system with a single command. We can define salt state files to create, manage, and orchestrate any application like web servers, databases, container softwares, and much more. Salt ensures to apply configurations consistently across the entire infrastructure, no matter how large or complex the infrastructure is. Whether we need to start, stop, restart, or monitor services, SaltStack can handle it all with a few lines of code. We can create, modify, and delete files and directories across our systems with simple code-based approach. Salt ensures consistent file content, permissions, and ownership across your whole infrastructure. We can also automate file distribution for centralized control and configuration. We can extend SaltStack power to our cloud infrastructure, including AWS, Azure, and GCP. Salt can create, manage, and destroy cloud resources like VMs, networks, and volumes with ease. It can also automate cloud deployments and management workflows for efficiency and scalability. SaltStack supports a bunch of other scenarios, which we'll explore in the later section of this course by creating salt state files and executing ad hoc commands for different use cases. Salt uses the master agent model, where agents are popularly known as minions. The Salt master issues commands to the minions. The minions executes the command and return the executed status back to the master. Another way to describe Salt is a publisher-subscriber model. The Salt master publishes jobs that needs to be executed, and Salt minion subscribe to those jobs. When a specific job applies to that minion, it will execute the job. When a minion finishes executing a job, it sends job return data back to the master. Beyond the traditional master minion setup, SaltStack offers alternative deployment models like masterless model, which executes Salt commands locally on minions, and agentless model, which leverage SSH protocol to execute Salt commands on minions without the need of Salt agent. The process begins with the administrator initiating commands or updates to the state files on the master, which defines the desired configuration for each minion. These instructions are then translated into minion-specific actions using pre-built Salt modules, designed for tasks like installing packages, managing services, and editing files. The master transmits these compiled commands to relevant minions via the Salt Communication Protocol over TCP port 4505. Minions receive and interpret the commands utilizing their local resources and assign modules to execute the desired action, such as installing software, configuring services, managing files, or running scripts. Upon completion, each minion reports back to the master with success or failure status, along with any generated output. The master receives them via TCP port 4506 and displays the received output on terminal. Ports 4505 and 4506 work in concert to receive and deliver data to the message bus. Salt's message bus is 0MQ, which creates an asynchronous network topology to provide the fastest communication possible. This cycle ensures continuous monitoring and control of the entire infrastructure, making SaltStack a powerful tool for managing and automating complex deployments. The SaltStack documentation is available at docs.saltproject.io. We will be referring to the documentation at various times during our SaltStack journey in this course.